Great day, people. Welcome to Bookish Beauty and Barks. What comes to your mind when you think of an attractive person? Tall, good-looking, charming, witty, kind, funny? One more trait that can be added to this list is a voracious reader. Here we bring you the latest in psychology research and findings. It can get uncomfortable pretty quickly. But then you remember that the two of you had spoken about Plato and Aristotle during your initial conversations. This memory sparks a new conversation where you discuss your views about justice and happiness over coffee. See how interesting that can be. There has been a huge decline in reading around the world. Well, being an avid reader can help you with this. Don't worry. Being an avid reader can improve your conversational skills. Research has shown that people who are knowledgeable in different areas are seen as more attractive by others. That's because people who read a lot tend to write better as well. Reading exposes you to different writing styles, sentence structures, and vocabulary. All of this is bound to rub off on your own writing style. Not only that, but reading can also improve your grammar and punctuation skills. This is because you are constantly being exposed to correctly written sentences, which helps you to internalize the rules of grammar and punctuation. If you want to impress your crush, try sending them a long text message that shows off your amazing writing skills. We bet they won't be able to resist your charm. This is because they are perceived as more intelligent and interesting. If yes, you are probably an empathetic person. And guess what? Research says that being empathetic is an attractive quality. Being empathetic means being able to understand and share the feelings of others. This allows you to connect with people on a deeper level and build stronger relationships. Reading can help you become more empathetic because it allows you to see the world from different perspectives. When you read a book, you are stepping into the shoes of the main character and experiencing the story from their point of view. This helps you to develop a deep understanding of their thoughts, feelings, and motivations, which in turn makes you more empathetic towards them. In fact, research has shown that reading fiction specifically can improve your theory of mind, which is your ability to understand the thoughts and feelings of others. This means that if you read fiction regularly, you will be better able to understand and share the feelings of those around you, making you more attractive as a result. Moreover, they can hold a conversation on a variety of topics and are less likely to be taken aback by surprise questions. It can improve your conversational skills, make you more knowledgeable, articulate, and empathetic. Plus, it can expose you to new ideas and perspectives that can make you more interesting to others. So if you want to become more attractive, start reading today. What are your thoughts about this topic? Do you agree with the points mentioned in this article? Has reading helped you become more attractive? Share your experiences with us in the comments below. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to click the like button and share it with a friend. Subscribe and hit the notification bell icon for more content like this. Thanks for watching and see you next time. If you're still wondering how reading can help you gain knowledge, let us enlighten you. Reading is one of the best ways to learn new things and expand your knowledge. When you read a book, you are learning from someone who has dedicated their time and energy to sharing their knowledge with the world. By reading their work, you are able to benefit from their experience and expertise without having to go through years of schooling or training yourself. In addition, reading exposes you to new ideas and perspectives that you may not have considered otherwise. This can help you to broaden your horizons and become more well-rounded, which is an attractive quality to have. Finally, reading can simply be enjoyable and entertaining. It allows you to escape from reality and immerse yourself in another world for a while. This can help you to relax and de-stress, which can make you more pleasant to be around. As mentioned before, reading exposes you to new words, phrases, and sentence structures. Not only does this improve your articulation, but also your conversational skills. When you're well-read, you tend to ramble less and talk more to the point. You're also less likely to be caught off guard by sudden silences. This is because you're always prepared with a new topic to discuss. A good book can open up many new topics for discussion. Imagine being on a date with someone and discussing love, life, and the universe after meeting for the first time. How amazing is that? Research agrees that people who read more tend to be better conversationalists. In fact, a study published in the Journal of Language and Social Psychology found that people who read fiction are better at understanding other people's perspectives and are more agreeable in conversations. Fiction reading also improves your theory of mind, which refers to your ability to understand other people's thoughts and feelings. This means that if you read fiction regularly, you will be better at understanding other people and their perspectives, which is essential for healthy conversations. The more you read, the more you come across new words. And if you're a curious person, you will look up the meaning of these words and use them in your sentences. This way, your vocabulary expands and you become more articulate. For example, you could use words like serendipity, to mean making fortunate discoveries by chance, or epiphany, to mean a moment of sudden understanding. Using such words while speaking can make you sound very eloquent and refined. Plus, it will leave the other person wondering how you came across such words. This will make them even more attracted to you. Research supports this point as well. A study published in the Journal of Research and Personality found that people with a high vocabulary are seen as more attractive and intelligent by others. So start reading today and expand your vocabulary to become more articulate. Only 13% of people between the ages of 16 and 29 years actually enjoy reading. This number drops down further for other age groups. What's even more alarming is that the number of people who don't read at all is increasing. Many people spend most of their free time watching television or scrolling through social media. But research shows that spending too much time doing so can decrease your intelligence. A research study found that the more time participants spent watching TV, the lower their IQ scores were. On the other hand, people who reported reading regularly had higher verbal and overall intelligence. Moreover, reading fiction can activate many parts of your brain, including your visual and auditory cortex. This means that reading fiction can make you smarter, more articulate, and increase your memory. So the next time you're feeling lazy, pick up a book instead of scrolling through your phone and you will reap the benefits. Having a good time while getting to know each other is an important part of any relationship. If you're well read, you always have something to talk about. You could be discussing current events or your favorite childhood book series. The possibilities are endless. And having these topics at hand will only make your dates more enjoyable. Before we begin, we would like to thank you all for your support. A group of researchers conducted an experiment in which they took a large group of people and divided them into two groups. One group was given a book by Dan Brown, The Lost Symbol, and the other group was given a book on quantum physics. After finishing the book, both groups were asked to participate in a small group discussion about the book. What happened next surprised the researchers. Participants from the group that read the book on quantum physics were able to discuss the book better than those who read The Lost Symbol. They could remember details of the book better and explain concepts from the book more fluently. This shows that reading can improve your verbal skills as well as your memory, which is why it is important to choose the right book to read. Just imagine how much more attractive you will become when you're able to discuss complex topics fluently. Our mission is to make psychology more accessible to everyone, and you help us do that. So thanks again. Now let's begin. Yes, research says that reading can make you more attractive. It's not just the amount of books you've read or the knowledge you have gained from them, but also what it says about you as a person. Let's find out how. Hello and welcome back to our channel. Reading gives you something to talk about. Imagine going on a date with someone and suddenly you realize that there is an awkward silence between both of you. Here is an interesting research study for you. But it doesn't end there. Reading can make you smarter. Reading makes you more articulate. Have you ever been in a situation where you wanted to speak up but couldn't find the right words? Reading improves your conversational skills. Are you afraid of silences? Do you feel uncomfortable when there is an awkward silence between you and your date? Reading makes you more knowledgeable. Knowledge is power, but it can also make you more attractive. Reading improves your writing skills. Are you planning to woo your crush over text? If yes, make sure you're a voracious reader. Reading can make you more empathetic. Do you find yourself connecting with fictional characters? Do you cry when watching sad movies? As you can see, reading can make you more attractive in many ways.